Hello, this is your message. If you have been applying for jobs, if you've been financially strapped and have been looking for help, okay, no job is worth suppressing a version of you or changing who you are. It doesn't matter if you're gonna be paid a lot. If you can't be yourself, you're going to be miserable. And some of you are emerging from a workspace where you have a dress code limitation where you're not allowed to have piercings or tattoos, and you're going to be looking for a job where they allow that. I think that the world is changing, and the workforce is changing, okay? There's going to be a shift, okay, within yourself and within the years to come. The more we don't align with those things and, stick up for ourselves, like, hey, I want to get a tattoo and the only thing that's stopping me is this job. Well, then you can get a job that it's like you can build your own business and run the same operations. You might even be able to do it better. Because they're holding back, right? They're holding back from good work, from good people, just because they have tattoos and piercings. It's giving, just be yourself, find where you can be yourself. And those places where they have all these limitations, they may just realize that they need to change their minds about how they're carrying their policies and whatnot. Just because it's hard now doesn't mean it's going to be hard forever, okay? There was a time where, tattoos were a new concept. And people coming around, they came around eventually. Now we have tattoo shops in every town, nearly. It's just giving... It'll be your time to shine when it's your time to shine. If things are not in alignment with you, you're going to be pushed closer to what is. So don't take rejection as the end all be all. Okay, I just went into an interview where I had to take out my septum and my tongue piercing, and it's giving... I shouldn't have even walked into the interview because all signs pointed to no anyway. But even if it's a yes, I have to maybe stress out about always taking out my piercings, and it's giving... do I really want to be there at that point? You could be still in it because you finish what you start, right? And you're loyal and you're dedicated, you're motivated, and it shows, okay? But that doesn't mean it belongs where you think it belongs. Your energy belongs to you, so you can put it wherever you want. And I'm kind of gonna have a okay rest of my day. Notice when your body is expressing to you, okay? Because I have this, and it's giving like my throat chakra being realigned means that there's pain placements that are going to resurface to remind me why not to go back to certain things or ideas or concepts or people, or it's just giving, what are you doing, Melly? Especially because right before my interview I walked into a crystal shop and I bought so much Larimar from the Enclave gems. It's beads, crystals, and Enclave. I should get their name right. The bead and crystal and Enclave gems. Okay? I'm still in alignment, even though I'm pursuing what's not in alignment. You might find that financial, like if something doesn't work out if an opportunity doesn't work out, it just means that the next one might. It just means that you're being tested in some way. And you may be regretful if you don't try, right? Like if I didn't walk into this interview, I might wonder, what if? But because I did, I can resolve that. I can move forward with peace, and even though it's uncomfortable to put yourself in things you're not supposed to be in, and and it doesn't work out because you're not supposed to be there, and you're like, oh my God, like rejection, boo-hoo, it's still doing a thing, right? Because I wouldn't have walked into this store if I wasn't even up here in the first place for this job prospect. Okay? I'm hearing y'all want to see some of the Larimar, so I'm gonna show you. Look at the Larimar. So if you're looking for meditation with chakras and stones, I got you. And shout out to the Enclave Gems, crystals and minerals, the bead and crystal. Right up here in Roseville, California. See, I think you've got to be in discovery mode and not just be so focused on the thing you came for. Because the thing you came for is probably like maybe part of the target practice or part of like the getting you closer to the goal. And I got to share my business cards and share that I do meditations, because they're like, whoa, you're getting so much Larimar. And I said, yeah, I work with them. And they were so interested, and they were like, I'll give out your business cards for people who are interested. And back to like, your body tells you things, right? My skin is telling me that how I'd been speaking to myself or how I'd been arranging things, maybe not the best, right? I might have caused myself some pain by still persevering in a place where I know I got ejected from. Long story short, I tried blackjack dealer school, and I cannot cover the deck. They want you to cover the top of the deck from cheaters, right? Because cheaters, they can mark a card and tell when it's about to come up. And so if I'm not able to completely cover the deck, that is risky for the casino to have me as a dealer. And I wanted to chalk it up. It's easy to say, oh, they're discriminating, but it's giving. I literally can't. There are things you can and cannot do, and apparently blackjack dealing is one of them with the way that the policies are provided. Now, if policy were to change, that's another story. But it's just giving, if it's not your time, it's not your time. And there could be a time for me to have it in the future, or I already know where I'm supposed to be. I'm supposed to be in crystal shops. I'm supposed to be doing my card readings and tarot and healing and spiritual messages. It's just that I have extra hobbies too. I do enjoy blackjack. I do enjoy singing, and so there's no harm in pursuing that until you find something by surprise, but then even in being negatively surprised, you're also going to be positively impacted as well. Okay? Because I went into today knowing I might be disappointed, and so to prevent myself from having a bad day, I neutralized it by having a good day at the crystal shop, and I'm about to feed myself a good lunch, and I'm going to let it go, okay? If it's meant to be, it will be. And handling rejection is maybe something that collective is getting better at, okay? Because, you know, I think if you spoke to old me from maybe even months ago or even years ago, old me might have unraveled a little bit more in the office. But it's giving, I only cried a little bit, and I did outwardly speak, okay, Melly, wrap it up, you know, it's all right. People understand that being rejected is hard. People understand that emotions are a normal thing, right? It's just trying not to overdo it with your reaction, overdo it with your emotions. So I'm hearing, you know, you may need to be in practice of being rejected and knowing that it's still going to be okay, that you're still going to go down the right path because you're the common denominator. You're the one that's kind of going towards your goals. As long as you're going towards your goals, you're going in the right direction. If you are going in somebody else's direction, just be mindful of the risk. The risk being straying too far from you. Okay? Yeah, I'm going to have In-N-Out because homegirl's getting some cravings, and I'm going to fulfill that craving. Treat yourself like a self-fulfilling prophecy, okay? And things will work out. This is your message, and take care. Bye.